The top 5 was hard to bring in order, and I know that not all will agree with this. But Jack and Amanda are opening the top 5. Maybe I am biased here, but I never felt for that childhood crush. First of all, the scenes look so pure and innocent. And second, how could a guy like Jack still be in love with that girl? I mean, we saw in that flashback episodes that he had at least one girlfriend. And I assume that like Declan, he had no problem meeting new girls in the bar. And after owning it, he was not a bad catch. So why using this worn-out trope as only real option for him? Sure, he was cute with Formanda in season 2, and it worked. I began to root for them as a couple.
You, ready to sail, Mrs. Porter?
God, I like the sound of that.
Smile, Mr. and Mrs. Porter. Got it.
Bon voyage.
We had our first kiss on this boat.
That's right. Except, you were a little bit closer.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Like this?
A little bit closer.
How's this?
Perfect.
But Emily and Jack never had the right chemistry for me. Yeah, Emily Van Camp truly conveys the feeling that she deeply cares for Jack. But I see only regret and compassion for Jack at her side. While Nick Wexler also does not look that much passionate about her. Even in their first and only sex scene. Sorry.
Hey there.
Enjoying the show?
What? No, I wasn't. I just got here.
You mind?
Sorry.
Whoever you are, want to make yourself useful? Mind if I take over?
Go for it. Listen, whatever it is, I can handle it. Amanda?
I want you to come home, Jack.
Surprise.
You did not do all this for me.
Who else?
Where did you find that?
Right where you left it. I dug it up the day after social services took you away, and I've kept it ever since.
That is so incredible.
And now you've come back for it. Just like you said you would.
Among other things.
Sammy.
You. You want the whole truth, Jack? The truth is I've made mistakes. I've pretended to be something I'm not, and that little girl you loved, she's not me. Sammy was my dog after all.
Amanda?
I've missed you so much.
Oh my God.
I know, right? Jack and I are gonna have a baby.
Congratulations.
None of this is going anywhere. No one's going anywhere.
Of course you have. You've been here. And it's all that matters. Anything else is just words. They can be pretty meaningless.
Not all of them. Sometimes one word can change everything. Take yes, for example.
Yes. Oh my God.
Amanda, will you marry me?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. Our sea glass?
I was thinking you could wear it to our wedding. Something new from something old, something borrowed from the sea.
And something blue. I love it and I love you.
On this beautiful day, to celebrate the union of our dear friends, Jack Porter and Amanda Clarke.
Two people who found true love, trust, friendship in a world that rarely makes that easy.
Oh my God. You kept it.
This just goes to show how long this was coming. When we were kids, Amanda and I actually acted out this day. She made me this ring out of a pipe cleaner, and she insisted that I wear a bow tie, which looked a little something like this. There's a feeling I didn't have a word for yet. But when I was old enough to recognize it as love, you were gone. But that feeling stayed with me. You were always in my heart.
You are the most incredible person I know. The most kind and loving and generous. I would say I don't deserve you, but if you've taught me one thing, it's that everyone deserves love and hope and security.
Hereby pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
What are you doing?
Saving you.
Amanda?
I love you, Jack.
No! Amanda! No!
I always wondered how you got so close, so fast. Did she pick you up from Ellenwood like she promised? It was in the duffel bag with the computer she was hiding, or you were both hiding, as far as I know.
Jack?
On top of all the misery, to find out that you were lying to me, too. You didn't just know each other, you were like sisters.
It was a part of my past I didn't want anyone to know about.
Why?
Self-preservation.
What else didn't you tell me out of self-preservation?
That Amanda loved you from the moment that she met you. And none of that ever stopped. Not in the foster homes, not in juvie. None of that was a lie.
I wore this for one night as a married man. And I've worn it ever since to honor you. It's time for me to try to move on. I miss you with all my heart. I'm sorry to drag you away from the party. I just didn't feel right telling you this over there.
Telling me what?
Ever since I first saw you, I knew there was something about you, and I couldn't put my finger on it. Until now.
It's just you're saying it to the wrong girl, Jack. I'm seeing Daniel. I thought you knew that.
I know, and normally I wouldn't do anything like this. But I feel like this feeling comes along once or twice in a lifetime if we're lucky. Tell me I'm alone in this. Tell me I'm alone in this, and I won't bother you again.
I'm so sorry, Jack.
No, that's okay.
Jack.
Don't feel like you have to say anything. Daniel is... He seems like a nice guy, and I shouldn't have put you on the spot like that. I'm really sorry. Emily, go away. This has nothing to do with you.
It has everything to do with me.
Don't throw your life away because of the choices that I've made.
What choices? What are you talking about?
Jack, look at me. Deep down inside, you've always known the truth. I'm Amanda Clarke.
I am so sorry that I lied to you. That I didn't tell you the truth in the first place.
I know. Though I think about all the opportunities you had to tell me. That night under the fireworks, the night Sammy died.
I wanted to.
But you didn't. But I didn't know how I felt about you till this moment. And I'm sorry. I just don't feel anything. I'll keep your secret. But it's just me and Carl now. Leave us alone. I'll admit that there have been times I never wanted to see you again, but come back to us, Emily Thorne. The other night before you got arrested, I heard that you came to the airport to tell me not to leave, and I just have to know. Is that true?
Yes. I wanted you to stay. I want you to stay. I realized how badly I'd messed all this up. That's why I went after you. It's 5 minutes too late. Or maybe 4 years too late. I want to be with you. I want us to have that chance.
You're safe. I'm here.
Remember that day? I ran into you and Sammy at the park.
Come here. Come on, Sammy, pick up the stick. Where are you going? Get back here. Sammy! Sammy! Get down! What's the matter with you? Sorry, he's not normally this friendly. He's kind of an old grump, actually.
Suddenly, I felt like everything was gonna be okay. You've always made me feel safe, Jack. I never stopped feeling that way when I was around you.
But I know that I won't let it end. Without this.
Here I go. I'll tell you what you already know.
It was a little something that I wanted to give my new husband. Nolan? I consider myself lucky. Most morality tales don't have a happy ending. I love you, Jack Porter.
I love you, Clarke.
When everything you love has been stolen from you, consider my story as you embark on your own journey of revenge.
I think we all can agree that the writers ruined this pair for us completely after season 1. I mean, the moment Daniel became a real target by colluding with his father Conrad, it was over.
And what horrible fate do you have in store for young Daniel?
Daniel's not a target. You know that.
Thank you.
So that's your plan? To go back to Grace and Global?
Well, no one said I can't be my own man and be my father's son.
That you are. He's one of them, Nolan. Daniel could have come clean. He could have ended the whole thing. But instead...
He doubled down on Grace.
They tried to rekindle their love story in season 2, but after their strong start in season 1, it just went down very quickly. I think if Barry Sloane did not have such an insane chemistry with Emily Van Camp, they might have chosen another path in season 2 and 3. But though I loved to watch their hate-love relationship grow, the idea of Emily and Daniel having a healthy and happy relationship became more and more ridiculous. Though, as I said multiple times, I was really rooting for them in season 1. I mean, if she had told Daniel the truth before Jack, they might have had a chance as allies. And instead of Aiden, Daniel would have become her partner in crime. But for this we have to stick to fan fiction, I am afraid.
You don't drink?
Used to. Epically. I gotta admit, it's nice meeting someone who never knew the old me.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
No matter what happens between us, or what my mother says or does, if me and you last a week, a year, 10 years, forever, I'll always be honest with you. I don't know what I did to deserve you, Emily Thorne. But I can't imagine my life without you.
Luckily, you don't have to.
You recognize where we are?
That's where I spilled my drink on your jacket. Oh my God! I'm so sorry. God, I'm such an idiot.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's probably the universe telling me I need a costume change. I'm Daniel.
Emily. You really kept it.
Man, my word. You're the first person that I could be my true self around.
Lucky me.
You know, we haven't known each other for very long.
No one's ever made me feel as loved and as safe and understood as you do. If you let me, I'd like to spend the rest of my life making you as happy as you've made me. Emily Thorne, will you marry me?
Yes.
Sure, what's one more secret? It's hardly the biggest one you're keeping, right?
What do you want to know, Daniel? I'm an open book tonight.
Jack came by here yesterday, didn't he? Did you kiss him? Just give me a straight answer, please.
Yes. We kissed.
So all these months, the engagement, standing by me during the trial, what was the point of all that if you just really wanted to be with him? Or was my mother right? Were you just pretending to love me because you wanted the Grayson name?
I wanted to be with you despite the Grayson name.
Then what changed?
The truth is, I'm not really the person that you fell in love with. And you're changing too. I mean, I'm watching you become everything you said you never wanted to be.
What's that?
You're Grayson. I'm sorry.
Bye, Emily. So this was almost us, huh?
Almost.
You ever think about it? What it might have been like if we hung in there?
I try not to.
Sometimes I wonder if my pride hadn't got the better of me that night.
Daniel.
When you gave me the ring back, you said I was turning into everything I hated, and you were right.
It's never too late to change course.
You mean that? You must think I'm an idiot. There isn't a single aspect of my life that my mother hasn't meddled in. In all fairness, I guess I was using you as much as you were me. I was curious to see how far you were willing to go.
Now you know.
You think we'll ever get back to being the people we once were?
Maybe.
And Vanity Fair went so far as to call you this generation's John, John, and Caroline.
I don't know about that last part, but I won't deny I'm thrilled to be back with Emily.
The press is clamoring for details about your rekindled romance. You know, when Daniel suggested that you join us for this interview, I asked him if there were wedding bells in the offing, and he said I should ask you directly.
Well, one thing that I've learned is that you never can be certain what the future holds. That being said, I can't imagine an honor greater than joining the Grayson family.
From where I'm sitting, it's a perfect fit.
Right now, all that concerns me is you. Are you angry?
Why, because my boyfriend sandbagged me on live TV?
Boyfriend? Yeah, that's the first time you called me that since we got back together. Listen, I'm sorry for what I did. You didn't leave me much choice. But the only thing keeping us from being together is you. And if history really is going to repeat itself, I can't do this. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, Emily, but only if you want the same.
It's not silly. It's nice. Next time you see me, I'll be walking the aisle in white.
Yes, I ended it with her because you're the only one I want.
You're the only one I want, too.
I'm all in. With you. And the baby. Not going anywhere.
Me neither.
We are gathered here today to celebrate the marriage of Emily Rebecca Thorne and Daniel Edward Grayson.
With this ring, I commit to you, to our child, and our future together. I love you, Emily. Now and always.
By the powers vested in me by God and the state of New York, I pronounce you man and wife. You may now kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great honor to present to you Daniel and Emily Grayson.
I understand what it is to want closure. I know you do things you never thought you would do.
I swear, I'm gonna be a better man to you, and an even better dad to our baby. God, the fact that you still think I'm an idiot makes me laugh.
Do you want to know what I really think, Daniel? I ask myself over and over again, why did he cheat? I mean, let's be honest, we both know you strayed long before you learned the truth about me on our wedding night. What made you lose interest, huh? I'm not doing all of this because I'm a bored housewife. I'm fighting to win you back.
Really? I've been ruminating on your powers of deception, and I realized that everything you say is hidden behind fake concern or a phony smile. In fact, if anything else suspicious happens around here, I'll know you're behind it until you finally realize that there's no place for you in my life, and you leave. Is this what you wanted? To break me? Is this what you wanted?
I told you I was gonna fight for us.
Are you insane? There will never be an us. Thanks to you, I'm dead inside.
So am I. We did this to each other, Daniel. You took from me, so I took from you. Don't you see? We belong together.
Sterilizing you was my gift to the universe. Yeah, I heard you didn't come home last night.
I'm surprised you care. Especially after you manhandled me. Something I know you'll regret.
No, the only thing I'll regret is my marriage to you. Oh, you look good. You out on a date? Want me to call the poor guy and read him his last rites?
You know, I'm really not in the mood to be doing whatever it is we've been doing lately.
And what, having honest conversations probably for the first time ever? Yeah, that sucks. You know, I'm starting to realize why we didn't work. We're the same person. Yeah, we're stubborn as hell. And we use people without giving a damn about who gets hurt in the process.
That is not who I am.
Oh, but it is. I see you, Emily. I see you.
Well, I see you too.
I am. You really do look pretty tonight. And I think that means you're up to something. I just hope the guy isn't wearing his heart on his sleeve, because trust me, he'll use it. Oh, fourth floor. Me too. You're not the only one who can track someone down in an elevator.
There's no way you track me down on your own.
I've got a guy. And considering I'm standing here right now, you gotta admit, he's pretty good.
I don't have time for this.
I think you do. Push that! I tell everyone your little secret. And I'm guessing you don't want that. Do you, Amanda?
I don't have to explain anything to you.
I'm not asking you to. No, you didn't see that coming, did you? Yeah, I thought about crushing you, but these days, not my style. Was any of it real?
Nothing comes to mind.
What about when I proposed to you? Can't tell me that you weren't with me in that moment. It wasn't real. Yeah, that's what I thought. But then you had to go and dismantle my life.
No, I didn't do that. You did that to yourself. Maybe there was a time when the feelings were real, when we could have had a real relationship, but the moment that you aligned yourself with your father, it was all over. Because what he was saying was true. I had hurt him. I married him for the wrong reasons, and when it all fell apart, it was like I threw a grenade into his life. The damage that I caused was real, and I knew it at the time. There was a genuinely good guy, just trying to find his way. So despite our history, despite everything that I told myself, I cared about him. Because he tried it before, the night of our wedding.
You set me up. 2 years. 2 years, and I bet you laughed at me every time I questioned you. And you just fed me more of your lies. And why? Why did you tell me I was gonna be a father?
I'm sorry. It was the night that he learned I wasn't in love with him. It almost destroyed Daniel, so he almost destroyed me. Daniel said that was the night that I ruined his life. Turns out he was wrong.
Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over.
Don't do it.
Sorry, pal, daylight's wasted.
Come on. Waking up with you is the best part of my day. If you open those curtains, it's all over. Come on, give me a few more seconds here.